How did you make your first 50K USD? The first 50K I made, it was exactly 50K. Exactly, the first 50K I made was me and my partner Mark, who used to be my boss. We did our very first deal. It was only 4 apartments. He gave me the money to buy it. He gave me the money to fix it up. I found it, I fixed it, I rented it, we refinanced it, and we made $100,000 on the refi. He got 50 and I got 50. Good deal for him, but it was a good deal for me because it was the first 50K I ever made. And what did I do with the 50K? I was supposed to give it to him to go into the next deal. And I tried, but he didn't want to buy the building that Carla lived in. He didn't like it. Nobody liked it. I was the only person in the entire city of Oakland that had the balls to buy that building. 7867 Bancroft Avenue, back in the 1990s. It was a war zone, and nobody wanted to touch it with a 10-foot pole. The city boarded the building up. There were flowers all in front of the place of all the murders that took place there. And here's this poor little Mexican family living upstairs, hiding under the bed while the bullets were flying every night. So I took the 50 grand and I made a deal with the guy who owned the paper on that building. He foreclosed on the old lady who owned it. She was wacko. I should have gave that money to Mark, but I said, well, I begged Mark to do the deal with me. Luckily, after I gave the guy my 50K, he held paper on the rest of it and gave me like a year to turn the place around. I went back to Mark. I said, Mark, check it out now. I cleaned out all the garbage out of it. He saw it was a solid building, and I started doing certain things, techniques I had to curb away the crime activity on that little block. Okay. And he came back, he looked at it, he says, fine, let's do it. So luckily he came in because I didn't have the money to fix it up. I only had the 50K to buy the place. So luckily he agreed, and then we did the other deal and he carried me on that one, so it all worked out. That was my first 50K. I bought Carla with it. I'm paying on that Carla deal, I'm gonna be paying for the rest of my life. But it's got its benefits. Ben, it fits. If it fits, Ben, it's a benefit. Carla's a benefit. Let's see Carla drunk again. So funny with her. You see it, I don't want to see it. I see it plenty. It might be funny, but you know, the next day I got bruises, baby, bruises. Do you have $1 to $10 million in real estate investments and want to scale up to 30 to 50? We need to sit down, analyze your property, and come up with a personalized plan to take you to the next level. Book a call, set up a meeting, go to benmallah.com, and let's put you on the road to success.